All right, this is a walk around of the landscaping here at Heron Lake Apartments. Starting here in the back with building 3, and we will walk the entire property. Just doing a quick 360 view, well 180. So starting here, storm came through 2, maybe 3 weeks ago, blew that over. That's still there. In every flower bed, or every bed, all of the pine straw is dead, zombie dead, and most of the grass is spotted, dead, dry. Shrubbery, my estimate is at least 50% of the shrubs have fungus and have died and or are dying. Still, look at the grass here. Not grass, but lack of grass. Pine straw. This continues, and we shall continue. I mean, the landscaping was designed with very large beds, and you can see it's bare there. At one point, this property was very beautiful, very golf course like, very plush, lush, and green. But in the past 4 years, it's been on a steep decline. And a lot of these islands here, you'll see that pine straw is missing. Grass is dead, but it gets worse. So I'm gonna try not to record everything because it's a long walk, but I will definitely highlight the areas. See, again, shrub isn't all the way dead, but it's dying. It has some type of fungus. Dead shrub. I mean, the pine straw is so dead it's white. Bare island. More of the same. Again, more dead shrubbery. Another island. I mean, the palm trees used to be very beautiful and vibrant. Even this tree here is dying. So I've made it to kind of at the end of the back row where the leasing office is. And this isn't because of coronavirus, because this place has looked like this for a couple of years now. Even got a dead shrub or dying shrub here in front of the leasing office. When asked about plans for landscaping, I've been ignored twice. So I figured maybe, well, just maybe they didn't get the email. Maybe they're so busy to where they just actually didn't see it or have time to respond. Or maybe they're just ignoring me. Or maybe they don't believe me. But I mean, here's evidence. All right, so we're getting close to the entrance, and this is this island here. is in front of building 4. And this continues down this whole stretch. All of these shrubs are either dead or dying. Look, no pine straw. Dead, 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 dead. I mean, it's ridiculous. Let's look at this island right here. For one, this tree is kind of out of hand. And look at this island. I mean, this sand is just making a mess in the street. Right now we're in front of building 4. Now look at this island over here. All of these little evergreen shrubs, dead, dead. Pine straw gone. Grass is almost non-existent. I mean, there is a sprinkler system here because I know I've been here since 2009. Why was I here so long? Because the place actually felt like home, because it was so nice and well kept. But as property management has changed, recent new ownership, I thought Lincoln Property was going to come in. They painted the buildings all one color. They used to have a lot more life, look a lot better. But now everything just kind of runs together. Pretty sure they were just maybe trying to save money, or I don't know what the strategy was, but the end product isn't impressive at all. But again, I'm still just showing this area here looks decent, but you still have, dead pieces up in there, dying pieces. Now look at the grass, how spotty the grass is. All it really needs is a little TLC. Now here's another great example. Look at this island, a bed, whatever term you want to use. Bare, no pine straw. Another island, and look how terrible this looks. Exposed roots from this tree, and just the wash off of the dirt and how it erodes when it rains. It's just ridiculous. Same situation. Again, look at the shrubs. Dead. These haven't been trimmed. And this goes on and on and on. So we'll keep going. Again, another island that just has wash off, dirt wash off. I mean, look at this. This has eroded so much, you got a crater right here. Again, dead shrubbery. Look at how bad the street looks. I'm gonna address this area back here and the ongoing problem that has plagued this property. An owner's nightmare, but I'll get to that. Again, lack of pine straw, wash off, dying or dead shrubs. I mean, pretty sure you see the pattern by now. This dumpster has always been a problem. I guess when the plans for this property were designed, they didn't think about the amount of residents and trash that would be here. So this thing always fills up quickly. But even just looking, I mean, it could use a great power washing. I mean, the brick is turning black at the top. I mean, it's been up like 12 years. And just power wash it. I mean, even just over here. I mean, look how stained the wood is. You can buy wood treatment that removes these stains for like $10 at Lowe's and Home Depot. I know because I've used it in the past, and you spray it on, and the solution does most of the work. And the sidewalks could be pressure washed, cleaned. Going over to the mailbox. I mean, look, you can tell the shrub, it hasn't been trimmed. I mean, I guess these hoses are for irrigation. But again, same trend, dead, dying shrubs everywhere. All right, now we're walking down the front of the first row of buildings when you come into the community. This is building 9. Spotted, missing grass, the dead pine straw. At least in this in this island, the shrubbery isn't dead, but needs to be trimmed. And the thing is, there's a lawn maintenance crew that comes out here, and they cut this non-existent grass. I'm pretty sure they got a nice contract that they aren't earning their money for. I mean, look at these palm trees used to be so pretty, and most of them are. I mean, it looks like they're probably dying like the rest of the vegetation out here. I mean, look at this. The shrub is, I mean, dead. So, building 8, the building I used to live in for 8 years. Again, this was a lovely community. I had great neighbors. I was young. Never been late on the payment. So, the reason you see that stain out here, and that water runs, there's a lot of water to run across the driveway, for lack of a better term. But Lincoln Properties either didn't know or didn't evaluate, but there's been a consistent problem with water retention back here. The way this was graded, yes, it keeps the water away from the apartments and it runs down the hill, but the water just gets stuck right here. Now, there was a pump built that was supposed to push the water out to the street and run off. But this pump has always had problems, and it's just Looks like they're just giving up now. But when it rains, all behind these buildings, I mean, that water just sits and sits. If I was the owner, I would have some concern, because I walk this property, especially since we've been kind of in isolation due to coronavirus. I walk this property a lot, and I just see it after rain. I mean, it takes sometimes 5 days for that water to dissipate. 24 hours, all right, but I mean, 4 or 5 days, it's kind of concerning. I mean, again, so I have to start wrapping this video up because it's ran very long and running out of storage on my phone. But again, it's still, I wanted to walk the entire property, but my commentary has ran long, and I'm pretty sure by now you get the picture. So that is basically the property. Definitely need some TLC on the landscaping side. I mean, the new paint was okay, but I mean, you really need, this landscaping really needs to be addressed. It's really poor property management at this time. Very poor, especially considering what this place once was, where it is now, and the lack of direction from ownership. And I wouldn't even say ownership, because I don't know who actually owns it, but the property management company is not been responsive, nor has management provided any details.